If you're new to the area or you don't know the history of Cheekwood, then you may not know that this gorgeous estate was once owned by the Cheek family. Well, there's a new exhibition that has been inspired by the Cheeks and their worldly travels. There are 6 international playhouses all around the grounds, and Brian Downey, who is the director of exhibitions, is going to tell us about this one that we're in.
Yes, so this one is called Edinburgh Castle. It's inspired by Scotland. As you mentioned, all of the 6 playhouses in the exhibition were inspired by the Cheek family travels in the 1920s and 1930s, where they traveled around the world to find inspiration for the design of the Cheekwood historic residence.
Yeah.
So Scotland was one of their trips, and this playhouse was designed and built by Earl Swinson Associates here in Nashville.
We're very familiar with him and his architect.
Yes, so very fun, very playful. It has multiple levels. It has a dungeon inside.
Oh my!
It has a flag that you can raise and lower. Kids can raise and lower. So just a really fun, interactive playhouse.
I love it, and I love all the colors in it too.
I do too.
If you need to get out of the rain, this playhouse, Brian, has a number of umbrellas, and I love it. It's gorgeous, and it even has a couple of swings.
Yes. So this playhouse is inspired by India. It's called Monsoon Pavilion, and the architect, Rachel DeBacher, actually spent several months in India traveling, and was already in love with the country, so she chose India as her inspiration for her playhouse design. The roof structure is actually constructed of umbrellas that she actually special ordered from India, and all of the colors, patterns, the swings are all inspired by India.
Tell me about this one with the beautiful mural inside.
So this playhouse is called Parallax. It's inspired by Spain, designed by Centric Architecture here in Nashville, and this is actually inspired by the La Mezquita cathedral in Spain. So the inverse arches of the ropes kind of mimic the arched columns of the cathedral. Inside they have some murals, some large panels of the different interior shots and other architecture around Spain. So this playhouse is called Huego Tejido, inspired by Chile. The architect is Ash Design here in Nashville, and they're the only architect that really kind of incorporated the trees into their design. In 2012, Cheekwood did a treehouses exhibit. This is Playhouses, similar, but yeah, they built the structure around these 2 beautiful large trees here on the Cheekwood property, and I love it. It kind of brings you up into the trees. It's a really beautiful design. This playhouse is called Casa de España, inspired by Spain and designed by Gould Turner Architects here in Nashville. It's an incredible structure. The exterior is actually mosaic tiled, and the interior is so fascinating. It's 3D printed plastic material meant to mimic the arches and columns of Spanish architecture.
And last but not least of these gorgeous playhouses is this one. Tell me about this, Brian.
So this playhouse is called Kyubu. It's inspired by Japan, designed by Tuck Hinton Architects.
Yeah.
And it's actually, we have it placed here by our ponds, which is right next to our Japanese garden here on Cheekwood. So it's kind of a perfect placement, a playhouse inspired by Japan to be right next to the entrance to our Japanese garden.
I love it. There's 6 of these. We've gotten a chance to show you all of them, but you really have to come see them for yourself, because that's where you get the full
You do,
effect
and
here
play
at
with
Cheekwood.
them,
And
climb
play
on
with
them.
And climb on them and have fun like these beautiful children are doing today. So it's going to be here through September the 4th.
It'll be up through the summer, the last day, September 4th.
Fantastic. If you'd like more information about Cheekwood's International Playhouse Exhibition, just go to our website at newschannel5.com.